What's going on, guys? Just want to do a quick video on my eczema, and I want to share with you 3 things that I do on a regular basis which really helps keep my skin feeling good even though I have awful eczema. Right? Number 1, bath, shower as regularly as you feel you can. Getting all that dry skin off your body is the best thing, really, because when you don't bath often, you get skin that accumulates much faster than other people's skin seems to grow, and you get flakes, and it just looks awful. So bathing in hot water, whatever you can handle, not too hot because I think that makes your skin even more dry, but hotish water tends to be the best for me anyway, and it just washes all your skin off. So one is have regular baths as often as you can. It's different with eczema skin than normal people's skin because they can be in the bath, shower, swimming pool all day long and they will be fine with that. But people's eczema skin, it's a bit different. You don't want to be in the bath all day or showering too much because that'll take oils out of the skin, and that's bad for you, really. That can dry your skin out too much. Number 2 would be something that I've found to be quite useful, and I've only recently, past few years, been doing this, is when you come out of the bath or the shower and your skin is all soft. What I do is I rub up and down on my arm, like so. Just keep rubbing up and down on your arm, nice and gently. And I've found that lots of skin just rolls up and comes off, just like your skin when you've had a day out in the sun. You start to peel. It's a bit like that. It just rolls up and comes off your arms, or wherever you've got dry skin, really. I find that does help me, and I think it's a mixture of some of the creams that you put on your skin and dry skin follicles coming off your skin. Because some of the creams that you put on can be like a type of barrier, and rubbing your skin can sometimes make some of the barrier cream and the skin come off. I don't like using flannels on my skin because it feels too harsh and rough, so I just tend to use my hands. You can do this in the bath as well, but problem with that is I find that you tend to want to itch more when you're in the bath when you do this, so I tend to avoid that. I just wash myself with soap, obviously, you know, give myself a rub over just so the soap comes off, and then, like I say, I get out and I rub my skin, and that brings some of the dead skin and some of the thick dried on cream that can sometimes stay on your skin even in the bath, because it's a barrier cream, that can sometimes come off before you reapply with more cream. Otherwise, you're putting greasy cream on top of new cream, so that can be a big help. And the third one is a little bit more stranger thing to do, but I've found this has helped me in the past and possibly has helped other people, I believe, is that when you are having a bad skin time and you just got thick lumps of dry skin just popping up everywhere, I sometimes, rather than scratching my skin, because a lot of people just scratch to try and get the flakes away, but what I do is I get like a sharp knife, but like not like I'm gonna cut me arm open sharp, but like sharpish, and then just give the skin on my arms a bit of a scrape, to get that top layer of skin off, and then I just go for a bath. So sometimes when you get in the bath, it doesn't always come off. So if you give it a bit of a scrape with the knife, sometimes that gets the some of the skin to come off. Sounds weird, but if you think about it this way, if you scratch your arms with your fingernails, and you've got like dirt underneath the nails, you're gonna give yourself a skin infection, or potential skin infection. So what I tend to do now, some of the time, is to use like a knife, give it a bit of a scrape, because the knife's generally going to be cleaner than your nails 9 times out of 10, unless you're really OCD with that. But I generally don't like washing my hands that much. I like obviously washing them when I need to, but washing them frequently, constantly, really dries my skin out, and I have to suffer with my hands a lot more. Obviously, I wash my hands, but I try not to get my hands too dirty in the first place, so I don't need to wash them constantly, because I have trouble with my hands. And the last thing I was going to say is about... What was I going to say? It'll come to me. It will come to me. Oh, sweaty, man. So sweaty. Yeah, that was it. When you have eczema, I find that when you get active and do a bit of weightlifting or jogging or running, you do sweat a lot, as normal people do. But I find that the exercise helps with the skin, helps the immune system, I suppose, and that will help with your body. Don't know why, just does boost it possibly. But I'm not going to preach to you about food, your diet. Some people say to me about, cut out milk, it's really bad for you, cut out cheese, cut out dairy, but I'm not going to do that. I like milk, I like cheese, so I'm not going to bother with cutting out anything from my diet that I don't want to. And I would encourage you to, unless you have had significant results with certain foods, but I'm not even going to try doing that. It's just not in me. Love my cereal too much. Don't really care. That's just me being stubborn, I guess, but it's just the way I feel about it. And I think that's everything I need to say on this quick blog about eczema. Two things I could show you is zerobase. Another one would be the soap I was going on about in my last video, which is, you see that? It's the Little Soap Company's Sensitive Soap. I don't know if it might be easier that way, I'm not sure. Can you read this? I don't know if it's going to work. Anyway, that's the soap, and very occasionally, this one's pretty good as well. It's Child's Farms Baby Moisturizer. I find that one's pretty good as well. I like to try and trick my skin into being good for me, so that's stuff I try to do. Also, as well, as you'll notice, I wear a lot of white shirts. Don't know why, but cotton shirts just seem to make my skin feel a bit better. Some of the other material shirts that I wear really just make me feel like red and rashy and itchy, and I tend not to wear them as much. I always try and buy baggy clothes as well, just so my skin breathes a bit better, especially in hot weather. And that's all I have to say about that. So you stay strong in the struggle, because having eczema is a bitch. And have a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm very new to this, and it would mean the world to me. Thank you, and goodbye.